What's up, Cancer? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. So it's Cancer season. So happy birthday to you guys. I always say you guys have like the best birthdays ever. You're right in the smack in the middle of the summer. Only bad thing is anywhere you want to travel, it's going to be super expensive, but fuck it, we're going to have a good time, right? So Cancer, you guys are going to be the first for all the ratings that I put out during your season, okay? And what else? Have a shot of Patron for me. That's it. All right, guys. So let's get into your July reading. Let's see what's going on. And this will be for Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. All right. So July 2018. What is in store for my lovely Cancers? Okay. What is going on with the sign of Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, July 2018. And this will be general, guys, so whatever comes out, comes out. Okay, guys, this feels good, so let's get into this. We got past, okay, present, future. All right, so the energy that we have here is the Knight of Wands. So with the Knight of Wands, there could be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius who is very important to you this month. This could also be something that you're really driven in, something that you're going towards, that you're passionate about, maybe following a passion that you've always had, starting your own business, you know, starting a new hobby, just something that you really enjoy. Now, there's a sense of something that you really just have to become very harsh against and that you have to give up on because there's too much adversity attached to this. All right, with the King of Swords, this is going to be a very tough energy to get through, whether it's an energy that you're putting off or that someone's giving to you. This is going to be someone that wants to take a very selfish route, but it doesn't necessarily have to be for a bad reason. Maybe you're just realizing that something isn't working for you and you have to stand, you know, you have to stand your ground, you have to put your foot down and keep it moving. So going into the past, guys, we have the Four of Pentacles. So maybe you're guarded with your money, you're saving it, okay? Or information that you're really withholding, or something or someone that you're very guarded against. Okay, now keep in mind, guys, all of these energies here can be transferable. It could be something that is being done to you or something that you're putting out there. All right, we have the Empress card in the reverse. So someone or something that you don't want to move forward with because you're super guarded, or you guard yourself from something and you end it. All right, just too much conflict here. There's arguing, there's, you know, fighting. There's a sense of just not feeling good with where you are. And with the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, anything that is troubling you at this time, you're just working on getting over it and getting past it. But I feel like you do that. There's a transition that you're making, but while you're making this transition, there's a sense of instability that you feel here. All right, and with the Five of Cups, you're in a place that you're transitioning from an unstable place, yes, but the problem here is that you're focusing more on what you lost than what you still have going for you. All right, so you're crying over spilled milk at this point. And it could have been maybe with the Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, or this could have been something that you were really excited to do, really passionate about. And maybe this was something that you saw long term, but I just don't see you guys going this route anymore. All right, so you're in a place where you're really just trying to think about the best move forward. All right, and with the Nine of Wands in the reverse, you know that you have to give up on it. Either you're not going to accept an offer, or you're not going to give an offer, or maybe there's just no offer coming in at all. All right, but you're still holding on to that chapter for whatever reason. So you're having a hard time letting this go. Is there closure that you feel that you need? Is there things that you feel like you don't understand that you need to understand before you move on from this? All right, so let's see why this World card is in the reverse here. We have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. So at this point, everything is out on the table. You know, if you felt trapped, if there was some sort of, you know, metaphorical blindfold on you that you weren't seeing a situation truly for what it was, it's off. You see the truth, you don't feel trapped by it, you know that you have to move on from this place. And we have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. So just a lot of recklessness here. Whether it's you or somebody else, this is just something that maybe you went into without putting much thought into it. Or maybe you were just dealing with an energy here that was super difficult. But there's somebody here who's being fake and dishonest. So maybe that's a person that you were dealing with. Or maybe you weren't being true to yourself about something that you were dealing with, okay? In the present moment, we have the Strength card. So for some of you, maybe you're dealing with a Leo, but this is going to be a sense of resiliency that you have here. Standing your ground, moving forward with purpose. All right, and the Wheel of Fortune. So although there's something here that you may have had a tough time letting go of, it was for the best. All right, so things are going to move forward for you in a very powerful way. This is that feeling of like winning the lottery. All right. But a very good omen. Good things coming in. And you have the Eight of Wands. This is action. This is reciprocation. This is you working on something. If it's someone new that's coming into your life, you're texting them, they're texting you. There's just this really balanced back and forth energy here. All right? You've removed yourself from something that was very toxic. And with the Queen of Swords, this is the energy that you could have where you're just ready to cut out anything that's detrimental or tries to get into your way. You're really focused. Or maybe there's a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini that you're dealing with. All right, and you have the Ten of Swords. So there's something new that's coming in. I feel like you guys are just on guard because of a harsh ending or a betrayal that happened. Okay, you have the King of Wands. So a lot of you could have been dealing with the Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, but you guys are just on the defense right now. This is a situation that you see it for what it is. You know you have to move on from it. You know you have to cut it out, but you could still be feeling the betrayal. You could still be feeling that heavy energy. But you still have a new start here that you're going to feel very good about. You know, so there is a lot of passion. There is a lot, you know, of good in your life. Especially for those of you who are like artists or creators. I feel like this is something that can give you a lot of creative material. All right? It could inspire you in a sense. Some of the most beautiful things in this world come out of pain. And we have the Seven of Cups. So there's a new start that's happening here, but you guys could be in a place where you really feel spread thin, where you're thinking about like 10 things at once. And with this card, we have to make sure that we're prioritizing what's most important. Okay, do it, focus on it, get it done. And then we'll go on to, you know, go in order of what's least important. Now with this, there could be a new start where there are illusions here, where you're not seeing everything clearly for what it is. Or maybe you just have a lot of different ways to get this new start going. All right, but with the Knight of Pentacles, not only are you guys guarded because of a betrayal or something that just ended harshly, but you're not going to move forward until you really find a path that you think is worth it. All right, so this is kind of like sitting there and saying like, okay, I can get this done by A, B, C, D, and E. Which is the best way? So you guys are going to take a pentacle energy with this, and you're really going to do your research. You're going to vet whoever this is. You're going to really look into whatever it is that you want to start, whether it's, you know, a new project, a new job, a new business. And you're going to make sure that when you finally decide to move forward, it's what makes most sense. It's what's most logical. It's what's, you know, is going to keep you grounded the most. All right. But with the Page of Cups in the reverse, you guys could be making the decision to not talk to someone, or there could be a situation here if you are talking to a person or making some sort of offer where the offer isn't that strong, okay, where the person could say a lot of good things, or, you know, a company can tell you a lot of good things, but there's something that's not genuine about it. All right, but you guys do have a new start coming in, and it's going to come in out of nowhere. So this is going to be a blessing that comes out of nowhere, that things just take off. But this is only happening once you remove whatever toxic energy is around you. Whether you're the toxic person or somebody's toxic around you, once that is released, once you're able to walk away from whatever's bringing out the shadow element of people around you, that's when you'll be able to move forward. And, you know, a way that is not going to cause you any harm. Now, moving forward into the future, the first card that we have here is the Ace of Swords. So a new start, but again, with the Ace of Swords, it's not just starting something new, it's making sure that the bullshit is cut out. Why is this Ace of Swords here? You have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So whether it's you or someone else or something else that you're dealing with, what in your life have you put so much time and effort into, but you just didn't get what you wanted from it? That's what has to be cut out. Okay, something that you've been giving, but it hasn't been giving back. Not in the way you need anyways. Alright, so once you cut that out, again, you take control of your life, you take that Chariot energy, and you really move forward in a powerful way, despite the opposing energies that are around you. And with the Ten of Cups, you're going to be extremely happy. Alright, so don't be afraid to let go of whatever it was that was keeping you, out of whack, not, leaving you balanced. Now, for some of you, there could be an ex-lover or maybe an ex-friend, just someone that you lost touch with that you were very emotionally invested in the past that tries to come back in. This is not a good time to allow that, okay? If there's someone you want to reach out to, not a good idea, all right? So keep moving forward because this is something that has to be done on your own, all right? The next card that you have here is the Justice card in the reverse, something that you see as unfair. Okay, something that maybe if it's in regards to legal matters, you're not getting the outcome that you want. Okay, but there's some sort of injustice here that actually causes you to find balance. So if there was someone that hurt you, or there was something that didn't work, or maybe an idea that you had that it didn't fall through the way that you wanted it to, then this is actually putting you on the right path. So something may not work out, but the universe is definitely, having your back with this. There could be so many times where we wish for something, okay, and we really truly feel like it's the best thing for us, and we get so upset when we don't get it, but the universe is like, I know you wanted that, but I have something better for you, so please just trust me and wait on me. All right, so you guys have to really trust how you're moving forward with the situation, all right, because you're going to be good. All right, you're still going to have passion, you're still going to be moving forward, you're still going to be very charismatic and, able to persuade those around you that you have a very solid idea or thing that you're working on here. All right, and the last card for the future is the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. So a sense of loss that you feel, whether it be monetary, whether it be, just emotionally feeling like you're losing a sense of abundance. Okay, but it's just because you're having a hard time moving away from something that just wasn't working for you. All right, so just make sure that you guys are strong, that you stand your ground, and that you don't let your heart get the best of you. This is not a time for you guys to really think with your heart. This is the time for you to use logic. Okay, I know my heart feels this way, but realistically, what's going to be best for me? So right now, you don't want to work on instant gratification of, where's my heart going to feel best right now? No, where are you going to be the best in the future? What direction is going to be the best for you to take in order for you to be good, a week from now, 2 weeks from now, a year from now, 5, 10 years from now? What do you have to do? So make sure that you're setting your future self up for success and you're not letting yourself go down, a very narrow, windy path that leads to nowhere just because you want to feel good in the moment. Okay? All right, Cancers. So let's get some cards of advice here to see which direction you're going to want to take. So the Two of Pentacles in the reverse wanted to pop out. So yeah, you guys are dropping something, or maybe you're being dropped from something, but that's what's going to enable you to find a sense of balance here. So it's a good thing. Okay. So with the Hermit card in the reverse, you guys, A, are moving on from a place of limbo, and then B, there's something that you were involved in that you didn't fully know every aspect of it. You didn't fully know what you were getting yourself into. All right, so you have to walk away from that. For some of you, maybe it's a lover that you're letting go of. For others of you, maybe it's a friend. Maybe it's a job. Maybe it's just something that, simply not working for you. The Lover's card doesn't always have to be intimate. It's just something that you were closely attached to that now it has to go. So just know that regardless of any of the pain that you're feeling right now, you will get over it. Okay, this is something that the pain will subside, but you just have to make sure that you're not focusing on what was lost. That's where, depression is going to come in. If you're worrying about the past, that shoulda, woulda, coulda. You have to say, okay, no matter how shitty this was, or no matter how uncomfortable this was, how can I move forward in a way that will actually help me? Because we can get to those, we can always get to the point where we feel so emotional over something that we shut down. Maybe we call out of work. Maybe we don't work on that project that we were supposed to be working on. But at the end of the day, who does that screw over? It doesn't screw over that, that boss that let you go. It doesn't screw over that ex that screwed you over. It doesn't, affect anyone but you. Okay? So just make sure that you're not putting yourself in a place where now you're going to have to pick up more slack in the future because of what you felt you couldn't do right now. All right? The best form of revenge, or the best form of just getting through something, is to do the best you can for yourself. If it's something that didn't work, don't feed it. All right? Don't give it any more energy. Focus on yourself, because you're never ever going to regret something good coming out of something bad. All right? So if something didn't work out, don't beat yourself up. Just make sure that you're focusing on how you can come up from this point moving forward. Okay, so this is going to be a time where you guys are changing. I know that, last month your reading was about a very powerful shift that's coming in. This is good for you. Allow yourself to trust in the universe right now and the things that it's ripping from you. All right, and always keep in mind, if there is something that you lose, or there's something that just gets ripped from your life in a sense, but then good things happen after that, that's a sign. Okay, that's a sign that that could have been blocking blessings for you. All right, so you guys have something strong coming in. Just don't get caught up in the energies that you feel now. Don't be weak and go back to whatever was causing this sense of imbalance for you. All right, I love you guys so much. I hope you guys are having an awesome birthday month so far, and I will be back with your love readings next. Take care, Cancer.